So we're live, huh? So this is a late night stream now. So this is a really bad choice of dress. Look at this, I'm completely see-through. It's green. Oh, I have to change now. Alright, bear with me. What a fail that I didn't think of that. Let's just get this let's get this going. Come on. Right. Oh. Now, so that insect. Okay, play with. We're just gonna do the quickest change ever. Right, you ready? Just gonna go and grab an outfit and shove it on. Oh yeah, that's the closet. That's where it went. Yeah, fine. Although I think it was outfits they wanted actually. Oh, wow, that's not a good one. Set. Oh. Hey. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm not wearing that. That's brilliant. Oh. Okay. Let's go with this one. This is a little less green, isn't it, guys? Save, right. Let's be just a little bit less green today. I've gone purple, probably. Maybe. I don't know. How are we looking? Okay. Wow. I look like I'm going to a fiesta or something. Right. So let's just open up the other window so I can see everything. Oh, it says 3 out of 3 displays. There we go. Let's open up the other one. And then let's move this over to here. Okay, dudes. I think we're good. We're good. So I need to enable the stream. Bring myself back into existence. There we go. We're looking sly. Okay, so if we go here, and then let's oh, my leg is green. Oh no, I'm not having much luck picking the outfits here. I'm kind of see-through there. It's all gone a bit wrong, guys. Like my legs are a bit see-through because there's a bit of green in there. It makes me look like a pair of buttocks flying around. That's not a great look. Show them what's going on. Let's get on with it, guys. Come on, we're gonna do a job. If I just stand a little bit closer, maybe that's a little less, I don't know, whatever it is I'm trying to say. If I'm trying to say anything at all. Okay, wonderful. So, here we are. It's Monday night. It's late in the UK, and we are going to do a bit more Blender. So, I hope the audio's okay. I haven't checked, actually. Let's just give that a quick confirm. I always regret not checking these things. I've just noticed, well, the alignment on this is screwed up. Let me just pull it up. There we go. So now I can stand a little bit further back. And it'll still make sense. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to find my way over here. And if I turn, I think that's about right. Okay. Good. I think we're in a good place, guys. Okay. Hello, one and all. Let's just check. We are watching on, we're watching on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok right now. So hello to you if you are on any of those channels. You got a few people on each right now, but we're just warming up. So, oh no, wait. My middle way. Sorry about this. I'm gonna have to just crash this. I hate this. You get set up and then you go to run it and you find one of your screens isn't even updating. That's gonna make modeling a little bit difficult if you can't see what you're doing. So let's just add a display. And the display, we're just gonna reset things up a sec. That's probably one of the most frustrating things about VR remote desktoping is it's gotta reset up your screens every damn time, and it's like time consuming. I don't care. Scam, sure. Then over here we've got to grab. What is that? Sure, I think that's YouTube. Oh, what? Come on, dude. There, because I don't have much time to in fact, I'm danged. My 30 minutes already. I've spent 7 minutes dicking around. She's not that right. Okay, I think that is the TikTok wonderful. It's got that set up now. Okay, we're good to go. Let's rock. I Pete have gone invisible again. Sorry, guys. That's for another annoying thing that keeps happening. So let's just position it there and make sure I'm visible. Should be good to go, I think. Oh, this chair. Oh no, I've actually gone invisible. Oh, is it because I minimized the window? Yeah, I did. There we go. We're back. We're back. Okay. Frustrating. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're back in business. So, that's now updating for me. I'm just going to check it's updating for you. Again, I was going to audio test. So it's the problem when I do things in a rush. And if I don't audio test, I find out afterwards it's all for nothing because the audio was screwed up. So bear with me. Wonderful. Okay, no, that passed. That's good. We're good. Okay. Hello, Biako and I Love Roses. How you doing? I wish I had an app, right? Which just allowed me to see all the chats like straight away, because I swear to God. What is up with this? Oh, I see. Yeah, if I do that way. There we go. That's gonna work for me just about there. Perfect. Okay, we're happy. We're happy. Right, we've got visibility on everything. Hey, artistry, how you done? Okay, so we're not going to get much done tonight after all that shit, so we're down to our last 11 minutes. So in terms of the daydreams, we've got the basic lounge set up. So I've got collidables and non-collidables. Collidable blocks, I'm going to put in actually in Horizon World to using the in-game engine rather than actually doing them in Blender. I think that's probably a good option to go down. Let's give me some guys a bit of music as well. So my God, it takes like 10 minutes to set up a stream. I'm getting faster though, so aesthetic vibes, that sounds good. Right, punch it, don't look back, here we go. Great. I'm good, thank you, I Love Roses. Yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of Blender just to ease in the night, because otherwise, well, I don't know. Let's see what I can get done today. I think I'm going to attempt to do a bit of the dressing room. I've only got 10 minutes, really, so I need to really be very efficient. Hey, Evil Bite! So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up the reference for the dressing room. We're making such progress on this, to be honest, right? We've got the daydream set up. I've actually ported the microphone and the piano and the shrubs across from the other build, just because the thought of remaking those was a bit too much effort for the speed that I want to do this in for now. So I brought the outdoor shrub as well, but everything is kind of falling into place. We're getting bloody close. I need to do the grotto. I need to do the thing on the ceiling as well. I'll probably do that tomorrow, because that's a bit of a project in itself. And foregoing the cyclic out on the floor, I think, because that's hey, Evil Bite, how you doing? Yeah. So let's have a look at this dressing room. Now, one fundamental difference between the dressing room I've got already is that this thing provides more room, and I might just do more with the dressing room in time, but for now, we're going to keep that there. Also, there are no private rooms or anything, so you can't see the balconies in here yet. So no grotto, no balconies yet. But I'm not going to sweat about those. I think if I can carry on at this pace, I'll probably be done in about 2 days on the main build. But that's not done, right? That's not done, not by any stretch, because I've still got to import it. I've got a script there. Hey, Phoenix! I've got to then add the daydreams as well. So yeah, this is going to take a bit of time, guys, but Blender is confusing at first, Roses. It's really not for everyone. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's easy. It's taken a lot of time to pick it up. Time and effort and dedication. And also cheerleading people into believing that they can, and then watching them actually do it has been fun. Right, so dressing room is in here. There we go. So the reference for the dressing room is this. Now, if I just bring in the X-ray, you can see I've got 3 stools here, 1 seat here, and 1 table. Now, the only distance that I think I went in banter was I just put in the table simply. So I'm going to aim to do that Sydney tonight. That's one thing that I can do. So I think I can probably get in the stools as well, but I may cut that short because again I've got 8 minutes left now, so I've lost 2 minutes talking about it. Yeah, let's do this, eh? So if I go into yeah. Tired, have to leave the house at 6 a.m. Oh, mate. And don't envy you, I have to be up at 7 a.m. every morning stat. Every morning without fail, which is challenging. But I did it for a while. When I was going to bed earlier and I was in sort of much better health, I would absolutely have no trouble getting up early. I loved it. Meant my days were longer. But yeah, sadly, I've fallen upon laziness. Well, this is not a daydream. This needs to be in the base dressing room. Oh shit, how did we do that? This is a collidable element, okay? So it's going to be in collidable dressing room. It's going to be dressing room table, so I'll give it a name. Again, remember, giving things names. Okay, it's a bit of a bind to do it every time you create an object, but my god, when you come back to this massive array of crap, at least you know what everything is, right? So I know it's quite difficult to see, but there is a roof on this, so I'm having to, oh actually if I just do this, that helps. So again, still quite difficult to see, but if I position that there, I'm going to come into edit mode here, I'm going to click this, go back into area mode. I should be using the number pad to do this, you know. How's it looking? Oh, Lulu, so we're a little distance off, but the base build is going very well. I think I've probably got another, I want to see at this pace, if I can keep this up without burning out or needing a map. I think I can get the base build done by probably tomorrow. Because most of the details are there. Then I need to recreate the daydreams I've got so far. So that's the bit I can be a bit more flexible with. So, for example, I really want to get the chill out loft build in there because I think that's a popular one. The cathedral one, I'd like to get it in there, but that's because we're a bit more technical to pull off. But we've got the lounge one in there for sure. And the dance one I really would like to get in there as well because that's been very popular. But to be honest, Lulu, and I sort of wound up people a bit about this one. So the way this is going to go is I'm building it as is, and there's the big shocker. I'm pulling a bit of a scam on people. So even that's to be tri-mesh, people go in there, they're going to think they're looking at the same thing, and they're going to be like, wow, he's literally not built anything at all like you should have done, blah 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 blah, which will be fun because then we put in buttons to make things change, and things can be just reimagined on the fly. So for example, everything looks basic as it does normally, but then you might press buttons, it might then start looking a lot more rounded and glossy, and there might be fancy sort of throws over the backs of sofas, and you know, walls might have some natural detailing. But are my skills at that level yet? No. But you know, hey, learn through doing, right? We get there. So little by little. But there will be certain bits that I'll keep secret, but I'm certainly don't like showing things to people before they're done, or at least there are certain things that I won't show to people before they're done. Keep them very hidden away. Even though I think that's why I've been live streaming the base build all this time. So I might have been doing that for a few days, but all you're literally seeing is me recreate what's already there, just in Blender. And that's part of the trick. Yeah, should be good. Obviously it needs to be scripted as well. Gotta reintroduce all the things. I gotta do the drinks, I gotta do the horns, because again, everything that I was doing that was in Prims needs to now go across to Trimesh, and that's... I've been getting some practice doing horns over in Banter, just to put on avatars, but yeah, that'll be a challenge. But yeah, I think we've got a bit of time, but am I hopeful we'll have something ready for about 15th? At this pace, yes, but if there's a danger that if I burn out soon, I may slow down. Yeah. Dare I take a break, I might lose interest and walk away from it, so let's not let that happen. Origin 2 geometry, fine. We got 3 minutes before I clock off and go to bed. So that's the dressing room table. Now I'm going to just quickly copy that and paste that, and we are going to rotate that 90 degrees on, oh no, Y, no, X, yes, 90 degrees. We're going to G that and pull it up to share. Doesn't matter about it not being super exact. Once it's near as damn it. So we know, just go in, we're going to, oh no, did I just, I did, I put it into the same object. What a douchebag. Okay, and it's just, I'm going to just separate that out with a piece, and there we go. And if I just come out of edit mode, oh no, I didn't. What the hell, man? What are you doing? Project, it was already separated, it's just in the wrong container. So I put this up to here, dressing room. And now if I go into here, need to extend this to G on the Z down to that corner, and then we've just made our dressing room and mirror shapes. So that's already a lot quicker than that took me to do in Vanta, but that's because I wasn't very good at it. Okay, now we're going to quickly make some of these chairs. Oh, actually, do you know what? There's not many triangles in them. Nah, let's do it, because it's an easy job. It's a cylinder and a freaking squashed sphere, for God's sake. So, 2 minutes ago, 1 minute ago, sorry. Yeah, well, there is a problem there. I want to TypeScript it. I want to TypeScript it. I want to start assuming to go on. So, I've got a lot more confidence in my ability as a scripter than I do as a builder. But that said, there will be challenges. And I still need to spend some time actually sitting there learning some scripting, learning the API calls. I'm watching people at video like an absolute hawk and seeing what they're up to. I was at Lake, was doing a stream earlier. That was fascinating. I did watch most of it, I'll admit. I was kind of making a stake in the background, but that's it. A good one to keep an eye on, because he is doing actual live streams at the moment for hours on the subject on YouTube. And I find those environments to be... I find them better than Discord, if I'm being honest, because the problem with Discord is everyone keeps jumping in and saying stuff. It's really distracting. Because they're done as like water cooler sessions, which is, yeah, it's fine. I guess that works for people, but to people who have questions, and I don't have questions, I just like to get the sort of the operating rhythm of how people do it, and then I'm good. Okay, that's one cylinder. I'm just gonna quickly select all. So if I do, I think that's it. Control Alt. No. Yeah. Let's see. That's selected the sides. Then I'm doing F3 and I do shade. Shade smooth on the faces. Great. Look at that. So now we're gonna just come out of here. Even there's relatively few edges on there, it looks smooth, which is great. Although it is overlapping something else, which is distracting that. So if I go back up to Z now and I do Shift A, I do Mesh, and I do... It's gonna be Sphere. What I'm trying to do is bring the least possible amount of polygons in here. It's very important to me that it's very minimal. If you're a little bit minimal on everything, you can cram an awful lot more in. Let's scale that in. And okay, then we flip to the side of that. Wrong side. Oh, I'm starting to use the number pad, that's good. And then we GZ that, so we're going to bring that up to about halfway point. Then we're going to edit that, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to just make sure we are on, see-through. If we delete that, faces, great. I'm going to come back to here, we scale that on the Z downwards to match that. And there's probably a few polys in there, but I don't mind. It's fine. because before we weren't doing an entire swash sphere in here. I am fuzzy, so what I'm doing is I'm working on a laptop, mate. So, what I'm doing is I've got 3 virtual monitors hovering in front of me in 3D space. So whereas on a laptop directly, I've only got one screen, right? But using this method, I can have all my chat windows up, so I can see you posting me questions. I can see Instagram, I can see Twitch, I can see TikTok, I can see YouTube, all respectively. Whilst meantime, I can just work unhindered on the screen in front of me. So I find that works really, really well when it works, and sometimes it does foul up a bit if I'm too clever. But yeah, it's a decent way to work, surprisingly. I'm kind of sold on the whole remote desktop thing. Hi, J-Base. Oh, very cool. Well, I've only got another -3 minutes left on the stream. I didn't realise it's cruised past midnight, but yeah, that's a very rewarding journey, I would say, and it's making your own stuff in Blender definitely puts you a good place, because obviously buying assets is fine. I think went to YG Mikila's interview yesterday at Miss Gen X. They made a very valid point that if you are slipping assets in from other services, at least you're paying artists for their work, and I agree with that point. But to be able to make stuff yourself, it means you can really create some unique stuff. And even though it takes time, it really does. The more you practice, the faster you become. But I get it. We're all at the start. We're all learning right now. It's a good place to be. So now here's a tip. If you ever lose an object, because I don't know where the bloody hell I've created these things, let's just go up here a sec and hide that. So I don't know where this cylinder is. I've created them somewhere. If I go over here and press the full stop key or period key on the number pad, boop, it takes me to it. So I can see that's actually gone into Lotus Ledge non-collidable, which is not where it should be. And if I look at the cylinder, well, he's up. Yeah, he's also down here, so which is called Sphere. So I'm going to call him Seat. Oh, damn it, got cast lock on. Didn't realise. Seat. And if I go, Seat Sill? Sure. So I'm actually going to bond these two together, okay? So Seat and Seat Cell. And then we Control and J to join them, right? And then what we're going to do, so we're going to bring back that reference diagram, right? So if we go into here. Yeah, it does, but I'm not going to lie, it does take a long time. You know, you look at some of the best artists on this platform that were here during the EA days, and these are guys who've been using Blender professionally for sort of, 2 decades. You've got your Rajis and your Rex Rods, and they took about 3 months to come out with their worlds, and they didn't stop working on them at that point. So it's like, unless people have really got the appetite for sitting down and spending a bit of time, to get those results, if we don't have those credentials behind us, it's going to be a pretty freak achievement if we churn something out in a small amount of time. It's tough. And also, just because it looks good in Blender doesn't mean it looks good in Horizons. This is a bit of a rough lesson that I'm seeing be learned left, right and centre, that certainly circular geometry or curve-based geometry does not translate well into tri-mesh. You end up with some really dodgy triangulated shading, and it looks hideous. Like, you look at it in Blender and you're like, I've created perfection. And then you look at it in Horizon and you're like, what the hell? That is terrible. And there's just no damn way to solve it, to be honest. Well, not that I know of. Unless you remove all shading by making everything full bright, I guess, but then that's not necessarily what you want to do. I'm sure there is a solution. I'm just being an idiot. But yeah, it's good fun. How do you import to May. You're gonna love me for this. You're gonna love me. Stay put a sec. Cause I have the answer that you want right now. And it is, hang on, give me a sec. Building Heroes World, Seat Dive, Freak First World, Freak Castle Water. Yes. Okay, copy, link, address. Okay, tell me if you get that link come through. Did that come through there? It's a YouTube link that I've just sent you. And it's called JBags, Blender for Horizon Worlds Creators. Prepare and import a textured custom model. And it is 18 minutes of joy that will guide you start to finish on all the things that I couldn't make videos about before because they were under NDA. But they lifted the NDA on the 21st of November, which means now I can. Oh, I can. So I'm going to start making more of these, and I'm going to cover materials in the next deep dive. That's going to take me a bit of time to get together because there's quite a lot to that, and I'm still working a bit of it out myself. But hey, Sweet Valley. Well, I'm making still the Lotus Sweet Valley. It takes a lot of time to actually make worlds in Horizon Worlds. So in Trimesh. So here it is. I'm basically remaking the same thing verbatim, literally no difference. But there's a secret plan buried in this, where what you see me building is not necessarily what I'm going to be releasing, and that's the only spoiler I'm giving you at this point. I may have blown the lid on it a few times before because I'm very excited, but I'm trying to taper that excitement down. Great. Okay, thank you, J-Base. Yeah, like I said, that covers the import from start to finish. That'll go through, hey, you've got one object with like 2 materials on it. It goes through the naming conventions you use. It only covers the basic roughness textures, which is probably what you're after. Like, how do I just have a block with a texture on it? Or how do I have a surface with a texture on it? As long as that's all you're after, that tutorial will cover it in 18 minutes. When we start going into specular, emissive, metallic, and also ambient occlusion, that will be in a later tutorial, but that's a bit more complicated, and way more complicated in fact, but there are some techniques sort of covered there. Good. Okay, alright, and Sith, I'll take your word for it. Cool. So just before I go, guys, I'm just going to put in a generative array here. And we are going to bring in the dressing room, okay? And oh, yeah, okay. And that's just so I can see, like, I can poke through this. I can see, like, here is a stool. So how many stools do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. It's just 3. Okay, so what I need is 3 repetitions on this. And then I need to slide this a minus X factor this way. Oops, gone past it. Sailed right past it. Come on, you can do it. Come on, mouse. There we go. Look at that. So we now have 3 stalls that are lined up. It's not quite exact, but to be honest, do I care? No. I'm just gonna quickly slide this across like nobody's business. It doesn't have to be exact. It's not an exact build. But if I just quickly go A on that applies it. I can get rid of my reference. I now have my 3 stalls. And I'll come to material and texture in the later. We're doing something called grey boxing at the moment, and that's why everything's bloody grey. I can show you I have got some fun things in here, like if I flick to that. Hello, we got some projected texture mats. That's not final, by the way. That's just a demo, dudes. That's just a demo. We won't actually be leaving that in. I've got something a bit more special planned for that, so stay close and you'll see. But for now, I think my immediate aim, the dressing room is such a simple build. Like we've redone the mirror here, we've done the thingy dressing table, we've got the 3 stools there, and we've got that's it. So what we actually need is this corner sofa here, which will be a cinch to build. We've already done a bunch of them today outside. And then this corner seat as well. That hat there and the nose, to be honest, they're going to have to be tri-mesh like the horns. Yeah, I've got to get Witch's hat in at least. I think the nose for J-Raid, he was using that during Halloween. I haven't really seen him use it since, but if you want to, I'll put that in. It's only a ball. But the Witch, I think Tom's actually made a hat for Witch, so I may have to reach out to him on that one. Yeah, to be honest, J-Base, if you're interested, I've built this like in the last month in Banter, and this is like an entire video wall. So if you go in there, this is just playing videos in the background. Now we can't do video walls, but we can do something similar. But unfortunately, we can only do unshaded animations, which is it kind of ruins the effect. So I hope Horizons extend beyond that, but currently that's all we can do. Which is a shame, but yeah, good. Set me page work, Blender tips and tricks. Thank you, Leo. Right, okay, on that note, guys, I am going to bed because it is now 12 minutes past midnight and I am stinking tired, so, Let's just shut down these remote windows. God, every time I pick up my right controller, it just goes through ready. 10 minutes of like spazzing out some controller fit. Might be because the battery's low, I don't know. But yes, okay. I'm just gonna come out of here a sec. Right, wonderful. I am going to love you and leave you. Good night.